community things like exhibitions and community tournaments, or more official things. Now we've got a pro competition, open series has continued for so long. Like, I am just never going to stop being grateful that the community has had these for so long, and, you know, looking like continue to have them. But we are now ready to start. Sorry, it did take a little while for players to join the lobby and get things sorted, but we are here now.
We're good now, don't worry. We're good to go. We're good to go.
And VaL and Vityaz. So Vityaz, okay, VaL's coach, Sonya. Vityaz with his Sonya blade, you know, the Bridget Wilson, the movie skins. This is, you know what I would love to see? I would love to see a movie Sindel pack from Annihilation, specifically for that one line that everyone knows.
I think her standing one is actually called "You Will Die." It's one of her like single buttons. Mother, you're alive. Too bad you will die.
We can't do that. Sonya, it's not Kitana. Hopefully, maybe later on in the tournament if we can see that. But, you know, back to the matter at hand. Vityaz, we haven't seen as much, but a very solid Sonya player. Sonya, a character that doesn't have a tremendous amount of custom options, sure, but enough to be solid, right? Like, Sonya definitely isn't the most creative with options, but you still get the charge ring. You have, you know, we see a lot of the drone drop still from VaL, and then it's that other move. Is it going to be the double kick in the air? Are we going to see the parries? Looks like in this case it's going to be marching orders. Vityaz going for that extended jump kick.
Well, VaL has gone in with the absolute, you know, what he calls splitting hairs plus, which is essentially that two elements of splitting hairs, but then, oh wait, no, it's splitting hairs plus. Yeah, okay. I get so confused by these variation names sometimes, but the majority of what we've seen in this round so far is that low star screamer, and I love that down forward. Yeah, such a good button there from VaL all the time. Doesn't want to overcommit. Overhead lands, double overhead thanks to that short jump. Wow. Okay, there's a lot going on here, and actually, is this going to be fatal blow? This does a lot of damage, actually. Hang on a minute.
It did start off marching orders, so who knows? I don't think this will kill, but it'll be close.
I mean,
no, it won't. It won't kill. It definitely won't kill.
But wait, Star Screamer. That's why he does the drone drop. He's worried about the Star Screamer, and for good reason. Oh, and the drone drop. Always important when you pull off a fatal blow like that you win the round. Otherwise, it is, in hindsight, a bit of a waste of utility.
The drone drop is a really underused move since customs, I think, because it's not the flashiest move, but it's still, you know, it's an alternative projectile, good armor break, and it kind of work hand in hand with the ring blast, because you can't just duck and deal with the ring blast normally if you've got to worry about a constant drone drop. The extra layer of discomfort.
Now, one thing we've seen from Vityaz, recently, like I said, community tournaments and more, that just a super tidy Sonya. Good reactions, good decision making, lovely confirm, and let's say rather simple game one. That second round. Oh my god!
Hang on a minute.
Little bit of no! Hang on. I mean, this is splitting hairs. The break comes out. 300. You can't, dude. No, I can't. No.
If we're even out again, this is an even match. Vityaz doesn't have fatal blow anymore.
This is not happening. There's the charge. Drone drop. VaL. Can he do it? He's got a fatal blow himself. Dude, this can't happen. I refuse.
Oh, no.
Had the right decision, but. Just not quite having the health. That was like a couple of % away from actually being a full life comeback. That would have been my favorite moment. But you know what? A little bit of teammate banter, I think. Down to the variation name. Down to the mercy. Man, can you imagine what would have happened, though, if there was that comeback there? That would have been ridiculous.
Provided that's not the last mercy we see, we might not have to imagine. You know, there might still be the potential for that to happen, but who knows? I mean, it definitely wouldn't be the first time we've seen it on Open Series, because, you know, Law Corridor has entered before, and it's definitely not always worked out for him, so it's definitely not been completely unheard of. But who knows? The important thing for Vityaz, though, is that he was able to win that first game. Now we're going to be seeing, the same variations used. I think VaL, this is a very kind of like reliable, I would say very traditional Sindel by MK11 standards, where you have a button that you can just confirm hits into damage, you know, air to airs get more, punishes get more, and then you just have that strong fireball. It's not the flashiest Sindel, but it's very efficient.
Now, again, haircut and Star Screamer, all about that damage. Haircut gives Sindel just a absolutely underrated amount of damage.
It's one of those launchers that you can amp twice. Well. That's the big thing about it, because not every launcher can be done twice if you amp, and this one you can. You know, it's like Rising Ice in that respect from Sub-Zero. Punished one hit though with a breakaway. Both breakaways forced instantly out the door.
That immediate grab, you land that down forward, dash into button or grab. Quite a classic situation ever since the days of Mortal Kombat 9. Instant jump anti-air. Now, this ain't a variation where we see the whip and flip, so VaL not going to have that kind of conversion potential. Normally quite a fan of the whip and flip, but again, it's matchup dependent. Sindel, clearly VaL's main, and these different variations just to cover all kinds of matchups. And it's something that I really enjoy, honestly. I think it's my favorite thing of Ultimate, that we are now, especially, players aren't just sticking with that one variation. They're looking at the character, and they're going, right, what moves do I want? Ooh, that stop screamer.
I think that was on reaction too from VaL. You can see how much of a difference. Again, any matchup that spends most of the game kind of at this like 3/4 distance, the life lead is the most important thing, and it always is in NetherRealm games, because fireballs don't cancel each other out, right? So if you both shoot a fireball at the same time, chances are you'll both just get hit. So it's a question of whose is faster, whose does more damage, and because you're both taking damage, the life lead is always important. But there's a good anti-air, but doesn't get the full pickup. Oh, good meaty. Confirm, yep, no bar spent this time. Had the bar to spend as well, but Vityaz decided not to spend it. I think he didn't want to get knocked down. Wanted to keep the standing advantage for a little bit of damage gone. But again, now Vityaz has the lead. Oh, the dash up.
One amplified scream away from that life lead disappearing, though, so no doubt he'll be worrying about it. Oh, and spending the meter on the Star Screamer, as the dash in for Vityaz is going to work out now, 1 round apiece. If Vityaz is able to take that whole series over VaL, that'd be quite a result, I think. It's clearly, again, for two players to what I can definitely assume are the same team, seeing as they have the same tag. Definitely something that, almost like what we saw with Asadamasa and Mirko, right? Two players that are used to going head to head. You see these kind of like a little bit of banter sometimes, a little bit of unorthodox decisions. Sorry, bit of a tongue twister there.
But now VaL, it's been this entire time. This is a big lead to have in this kind of matchup. You can, like, what, 60% almost, but hang on. That's one way of bringing it back. Oh, with a wake-up standing one. VaL does not think that Jazz is going to be able to meaty properly at all, and is correct. Still, though, this is Sonya. Sonya with Fatal Blow, no less. The damage could be hit, but the good block on the low, the double block. That's going to be enough. Yeah, that 950 health. Not going to be keeping Sonya alive for that one. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, I assume.
Now, I kind of feel like this is just going to be a thing that happens every game. Anti-air as well. Star Screamer.
Oh, that was cleaner. That was a cleaner finish off the Mercy, I will be honest.
The confidence. So that's 2 games and 2 Mercies from each of the opponents. That's really good stuff. All right. I like this age of being able to Mercy people. It kind of just reminds me of the old days. Because back in the days where you could Mercy in like Mortal Kombat 3, you would only do it because you wanted like an animality. Oh my god, I can't speak today. Animality.
One more time?
You wanted
an animality.
No, Jake, don't, because I'm going to get it wrong every time if you keep breaking it. It's an animality. Try and say an animality really fast, and you'll probably slip up like...
Ability.
What?
That's why I want to get added into the next update.
So, you used to do the Mercy because you want... Jake, stop it, you're really throwing me off. Ah, Vityaz going in with the Cassie Cage. Now, they have seen this. Here's another character that Vityaz has used in competition.
Would you just like me to take over?
Jake, please just take over. I'm dying here. I can't do it.
This reminds me of all the way back in MKX Pro League when you called fatalities finish hims unironically and didn't even realize.
No, I did it by mistake one time. One time I called it.
I pointed it out instantly because I would not let you get away with it.
Yeah.
Anything but that. However, the Cassie pick has definitely been not bad for Vityaz in the past. Cassie Cage, a solid pick for anyone with a good understanding of kind of neutral and footsies. Anti-airs, very well equipped to deal with it.
But Cassie always been a huge neutral fan. A lot of players, if you have good fundamentals. Oh, her anti-air game is incredible. Her whip punish game is incredible. Getting that KB though, 32% damage.
Cassie's drone, but like you can program your shopping list on it, and it'll remind you once a week.
It does look very modern, doesn't it? Ooh,
that's why there's the gun. Yep. Ooh. Now this is going to be the real difference though, because the real answer for the full screen is going to be seeing. Oh, hang on a minute. That's never mind. That's going to kill. But we're still going to be playing a lot of the game from a distance, but Whereas Cassie is a bit more around, like, I suppose the irritation factor of the kneecapping, because it knocks down on hit, you can launch with it, it's a good with Punisher by itself, and then in tandem with the straight gunshot. The low Screamer isn't the flashiest projectile, but it's so good at, like, trading out. You can amp it to knock down and do a bigger chunk of damage. I would say the low Star Screamer is one of the more underrated projectiles in the game. Ooh, a lot of safety coming through there with the hair whip. Oh, dash up grab. There's that Cassie effect.
Woo! Ooh, so it's already used, so not quite going to mean as much. Nice bit of an anti-air at least, considering that scream does cover almost the entire screen. Confirm kneecapping again. No break from VaL though. Happy to just hold the damage in this situation. Escape failed. Not that it really matters too much with Cassie.
And we did see Vityaz in this position last round though. Quite a lead, but because that fatal blow, you never know just how much a lead is safe, but not going to be a thing this time. Fatal blow is gone. Oh, what a big jump kick. Now the corner position, this is what you need if you're VaL. Nice anti-air again, keep it unbreakable here. Oh, hang on a minute, if that was a jump kick, it may have worked. Oh, there's a punish, but didn't have the bar to get anything. Now the reversal throw, that's crucial. Where do we go from here? Oh, tries to avoid? Oh, that poke, if that was hit confirmed.
Plus frames.
Over, but there's another
disrespected plus frames!
No, not quite. Oh my goodness! What a game. We saw that hit. No, that big up two from VaL at the end just wasn't able to seal a button. We had so many opportunities for that game to be over, but both players just were not able to clutch it out. Whether it was a lack of resources or a hit confirmed that's a bit too fast. Now this is crucial. This is one game apiece, one round apiece. We are as even as it gets. With how back and forth these games are going, that is a safety net of an advantage you absolutely want. No question about it. Good protect. Ooh, so much knowledge. The air gun just to bait out forward four as well. Vityaz playing on point, but is down on life, never mind. No breakaway coming through. VaL is just accepting this. Oh, there it is. Full screen on hit, the pushback. And now the life lead, Vityaz is looking very good. He can definitely afford to take trades. And again, that last minute error Kimbo.
Well, holding low first, always.
Oh,
there we go. That's the good stuff. 2-1 is now going to give us a position where, I mean, could be one game away.
Maybe. Or we could be going to a game 5. It definitely is shaping up to be that kind of close. Whether or not we'll have a repeat of last week, I don't know. Do you remember last week for EU, it was game 5s all the way to winners finals?
Yes,
and then
I do.
Else was game 5?
I had to inhale my lunch in about 5 minutes. It was uncomfortable, but worth it for good games. I try to when I can. I mean, what we have for dinner really, I think, dictates or is dictated by how long this portion of the show takes. So, like, if it's really quick, you get time to, you know, proper have something. If it's like really long, which is good, I'm not complaining. Like, I'm always good for good games, right? The good show, right? We have good games and game 5s and everything else. But it means that you got to be a bit more selective over what you have in between shows. It's the unspoken tech of doing home commentary, you see. If it was a show, it'd be like a chocolate bar or something. If it's like an event. What's around? Packet of crisps, chocolate bar? All right, that'll do. Power me up for another 4 hours, baby.
However, we are going into
Soul
what
chamber background. I haven't seen that one.
Could be seeing the last match of the set here. I mean, VaL did consider a few changes, but has ultimately gone back to the Splitting Hairs Plus. That does mean VaL is going to be locked onto this for the rest of the set. So it was a close game, you know, by no means was it one-sided. It was just that second round in particular, both players was a little bit scrambly, but a situation that there was just so much to it. Neither player was really able to kind of seal the deal until it was too late.
But so far, again, it's just this kind of game and back and forth. Both players have access to that low profiling projectile, something that you call the kneecap and low gunshot, but it is a mid, you know, it's not a low. But often people just kind of block it low because it's just, I don't know, it's just what you do, isn't it? But that's where the Star Screamer will be a little bit different because it is actually a low projectile. You can use it in certain mix-ups up close. Not always the most devastating mix-ups, however, there's the flipping out. Oh, I think VaL tries to answer back. And there's a grab that will comfortably do it now. Match point for Vityaz. This has been a long series because it's just been patient. It's been methodical. It's not been like giant heavy hitting all the time.
Oh, there's a max range scream. Go from here. One last bit. Yeah. Now, immediate breakaway, but yeah, but
30%.
That is the kind of launch where you can, on paper, keep it unbreakable, or you can let them have the option to break and still do a ton of damage in the process. There are many opportunities where you actively want them to do that. Still though, Vityaz gonna lose the trading war now, but has a bar advantage? No, that is not safe. Lands right next to VaL. That's an easy punish.
Yeah.
Control.
That's Star Screamer.
Oh! Now this is quite bold. Because this isn't even going to give Vityaz the life lead, but it will give him one hit away from kill territory. And there's no breakaway yet. If he can get hit now. Oh, hang on, is that enough?
Yes,
Oh,
indeed. That's
just
it.
enough.
That's the finish right there. No way.
No
way! Your match point up? Oh, God.
That was quite possibly the most unsuccessful Mercy I have ever seen, because he did it on the winning of the set and then immediately died. Like, instantly.
I mean, there's really no other way to say that is, I think,
that was a bad Mercy.
That was the worst Mercy I've ever seen. And now he's losing. Vityaz, no. Not like this, mate. You had the win in the palm of your hand, and now you're getting zoned out.
This could be the first time that someone loses their first set in their debut Open Series when they actually did have it won at some point.
May it be known, this is all your fault. Oh, no amp as well. He's playing with fire. No! Oh, no, he's done. Surely.
I mean, I don't want to say it's impossible, but it's done. It was going to be difficult. Oh, hang on, wait.
Oh my God! Double Mercy. Vityaz, come on, mate. I went from doubting you to believing in you. This is a chance. Oh my God, we're funny. Oh, fail blow. Oh
no, is that enough?
Oh.
No! Oh no!
God.
VaL, why? I mean, I respect it, but it does not change the result. And the friendship too. Oh no. Well, that was quite a roller coaster of a final match of that set. That match had like what, 4 rounds I think it was. No, 5. Hang on, wait. Was that round 3 of the game or round 4? No, it was. It would have been round 3 because they both got Mercy, so there was technically 5 rounds. Oh my goodness. Well, that
Can we
was
talk about how, because of the Evan, how long that series took? That was just series 2. We've got 2 more.
Mean, we've had 2 3-1s and it's almost been an hour, so it's feeling a little bit similar to last week. But I mean, to be fair, that is what Mercies exist for. You got to respect it. They are teammates. I assume they're good friends. So there's going to come a certain point. I mean, you know that you and I would Mercy the hell out of each other if we actually competed in this game together.
In tournament?
I mean, I'd Mercy you. If I wanted to just...
bag, I would not Mercy back in tournament. Sorry, mate. Well, I Mercy you all the time when we're playing casuals, but what's the number 1 thing I say when I Mercy and lose? I would never do. Never. I would... If I was...